Hi guys, it's Tina from iiSweetCharms, and I finally made a YouTube channel where I'll be sharing with you guys tutorials on some of the charms I've made. But in the meantime, the first video is going to be a charm update of all the charms I've made. So let's get started. So this first charm is Kuma sitting in a bowl of strawberry milk. I mixed some pink with white casting resin for the strawberry milk. The next charm is a pink galaxy jellyfish, and I also made a purple one, but I gave that one away to my friend who really liked it. Next I have this little chocolate Pocky Bunny and strawberry Pocky Bunny that I made last year. I made a few changes to them, so I'll most likely have a tutorial on how to make these little guys. Next I have this pink macaron using Pearl X pigments. I'm not really sure where I was going with this one. I kind of just wanted to play around with the Pearl X pigments and didn't really like how it turned out. This next charm is a Fairy K inspired fairy cupcake using a cupcake mold, and I decorated the top with some heart nail decoration that I bought online. You can find these on Amazon for about $2. It comes in other colors as well, like blue and green. Next I have another Fairy K inspired charm, which is a pink donut. I really like the whole Fairy K theme because it's cute and pink and very girly. I also used the same heart nail deco and made them into a pair of earrings as well. These next charms are inspired by a Japanese snack called Kinako no Yama, which is basically a chocolate covered cookie in the shape of a mushroom. Next I have these Sumiko Gurashi inspired melon pan charms. I made these a while back when I first started working with polymer clay, and I really like how these turned out. Next charms are rain cloud and raindrop charms. The arms broke off, but I still keep them in my charm container. Next I have this boba drink inspired charm called Boba Boy. These next two charms are Halloween themed pusheen. There's a leaf pusheen and a boba pusheen. I forgot their whiskers though. Next I have an iiSweetCharms original creation, Mr. Bear in his nightgown. I think this idea was suggested by a follower on my Instagram, and I really like the way he turned out. These next two charms are Kiki and Lala wearing their Halloween costumes. We have Kiki wearing a taco costume and Lala wearing a cute Kuma costume. This next charm is a collab charm, and I think the theme was countries, so I made this cute little Mount Fuji charm with a face on it. Next I have the Sanrio and San X theme macarons. I have Rirakuma, Kurirakuma, little twin stars, Shapo, and Yogurt-kun. They each have different colored fillings, which I use TLS, oil, and polymer clay to make the frosting. If you'd like to see a tutorial on these guys, leave a comment down below. I also have another macaron where I use TLS mixed with fine glitter and little star nail deco on top. Next I have this no face charm and a little no face cat to go with it, and I think they look really cute together. The next charm is a cat holding a donut. I was asked to make a charm with the gray cat and donuts, and this is what I came up with. I really like the way it turned out, and I also used star nail deco on the donut as well. These next two charms are a Sailor Moon, Luna, and Artemis themed cupcakes with frosting and little ears on top. Next I have this iiSweetCharms original creation Mint Bunny and Strawberry Cat. These are my favorite charms that I really like to make, and Mint Bunny is the most popular one, but my favorite is Strawberry Cat. Here I have some Studio Ghibli themed cupcake charms. I have Ponyo, and I also have a no face cupcake from Spirited Away. And I have a Totoro cupcake, which is my favorite so far. And I also have this Makuro Kurosuke cupcake with little candies on top. And I have a Calcifer cupcake from Howl's Moving Castle. And lastly, I have this big chicken guy from Spirited Away. Next, I have this little pink Fairy K theme alpaca charm. I don't really like the way it turned out. I might do another remake of this later on. The next charm is something I made a long time ago, and he's called Peach Boy, and he's just this little peach guy. Next, I have this mochi ice cream charm, which is one of my favorite ice creams. These next charms are Japanese toast with little imprints on it. I came up with this idea myself. I have a cat charm. I also have this little pink strawberry imprint toast. And I also have a blue macaron. I don't really like the way that one turned out. I also have a simple heart imprint toast. I have another strawberry toast. I also have a Mr. Bear imprint toast. I really like that one. And a little apple and a simple buttered toast. I plan to make tutorials for these soon, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. And next, I have these two little strawberries. I have a red one and a pink one, and I also plan to do a tutorial on these as well. These next set of charms are from Kingdom Hearts. There are little Palpa fruits and a small sea salt ice cream bar, which I use opal clay. Next, I just have these little ice cream bar charms, and I also plan on making a ice cream bar tutorial soon. I also have these little tiny heart-shaped macarons, which are also supposed to go with the Kurukuma sitting in a bowl of milk charm. Next, I have this cute little kogepan charm with little bread buns on a tray. This next charm is one of my favorites. It's Alex from Polymomoti wearing a cute little Stitch bunny costume, and I used some opal clay to make the costume. Next, I have this big fat fluffy chick charm, and I really like the way this one turned out, and I like the colors on this charm as well. The next set of charms are this Kyari Pamu Pamu theme lollipops. I have Pom Pom Pon and a fashion monster lollipop, I believe. And I also have a lollipop from her Tsukema Tsukeru music video. Next, I have this cute little frog carrying a strawberry bag, and I also made a little strawberry stand to go with this charm. It was supposed to be an umbrella at first, but I decided to make it into a stand instead. These next two charms are a chocolate pocky cupcake and a strawberry pocky cupcake charm inspired by Valentine's Day. Next, I have these We Bear Bear themed cupcakes, and I have these listed in my Etsy shop, and I recently just sold Ice Bear, so I still have Panda and Grizzly. The next charm I have is this little Totoro charm, and I don't really like the colors on this one, so I might have to remake this using lighter colors. Next charm is a heart-shaped 2K charm that I made when I reached 2K followers on Instagram, and I want to thank everyone again for supporting my page and helping me get this far. I tried making the top glossy with some embossing powder, but it came out horribly wrong. This charm is a soldier's helmet with a flower on top that I made yesterday in honor of Memorial Day. And I don't have any white clay, so this was the only thing I could make. Next, I have the Sailor Mercury and Sailor Mars chibis. These were my limited edition winter themed chibis that was listed in my shop back in December. Next group of charms were made when I first started making clay charms, and they're little tiny anime chibis. I wanted to make them into little pendant necklaces, but they're very fragile and took me a very long time to make, so I sort of just stopped making them this small. Now I'm going to move on to my anime chibis. The first one is a Sesshomaru chibi, and I also have this little chibi that I made a while back. I started to make my chibis a little bigger so that I can add more detail to them and they are more durable. I also have a Koga chibi and an Inuyasha chibi, and you can find these listed in my Etsy shop as well as all the other chibis I'm going to show in this video. Next, I have these fairy tale chibis, and I have Lucy, Gray, and Erza. I used to have Juvia and Natsu, but I sold those recently. Most of my chibis are made to order, so when someone orders them, I will make them. The next chibi I have is Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. She's riding on her broomstick with little Gigi on her back. Next, I have a chibi Asuna from Sword Art Online. I also plan to do a remake of Asuna and Kirito in the future. The next two chibis I have are Haku and Chihiro from Spirited Away. This is my favorite Hayao Miyazaki film, and I also plan to make Hao and Sophia from Howl's Moving Castle. Next, I have a cute little cloud strife chibi that I made for myself. I loved his appearance in Kingdom Hearts, and he is my all-time favorite Final Fantasy character. And for those who like Zack Fair, you can find him and Cloud up on my shop. I also plan to make more Final Fantasy characters as well. I didn't get to give Cloud a sword since I had to make room for his wing and scarf. I almost forgot about these necklaces I have. I made these pink and white magical girl necklaces inspired by Ruth from Kawaii Studios Wing Choker. And I also have these small strawberry cat and mint bunny macaron necklaces that I made with a little crystal on it, and as well as this cute little strawberry necklace that I like to wear from time to time. So that's the end of my charm update, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I will leave any other details down in the description, and thanks for watching. See ya!